Ugh, Toei, what are you doing? Hey guys, MasakoX here. Now, don't worry, I know that what you're going to be thinking. Masako, you said that you weren't going to talk about spoilers from Dragon Ball Super Broly. Don't worry, I'm not going to. I know, it's been rather hard to try and avoid them, especially as of late, with what I like to call Toei's latest folly. Remember back when Dragon Ball Super was a thing on TV and when it was coming out weekly, that sometimes Toei would make really weird decisions and I called them Toei follies? Yeah, this is really going to be talking about one of them that they just did. And it's really gotten me rather nettled in a way. Now, I've got to be rather careful because I don't want to give away absolutely anything in this little venting video, but suffice to say, they messed up with their marketing! So yesterday, they released a trailer for the upcoming movie, and they didn't need to. A few days ago, we had a Blizzard music video, which was more than enough, and really, it gave away some of the action scenes already, and you were thinking, well, what's wrong with just having the 3 trailers? Did they release the 3rd trailer a little too soon, and they felt like they needed to compensate for it? I know, Japan is a little bit weird when it comes to spoilers and promotional content, and sometimes they give away things when they don't necessarily need to try and generate some hype. But the thing is, though, this isn't your average Japanese production. This is a worldwide thing. People are going to go and see this movie regardless of what trailers there are. The 3 trailers that we had, heck, even just the 1 trailer that we had would have been enough. We could have even just had the 2. You know, the original one that we got, and then the one with Cooler and Frieza, the origins of the Saiyans. That would have been enough. But the 3rd one, that was just the icing on the cake. These last 2, with the latter one especially, yeah, that kind of just felt like that somebody just came in and just kicked the cake over and laughed in your face. It just felt like showing utter contempt that, really, they know that people are gonna go and see this movie, so it doesn't really matter what they put out there. They can just give away so many hooks, and they'll say, oh, people will just go and see it anyway. Well, I mean, from what people have said online, people have been really disappointed by this. And I'm not telling you to not go and see the movie. This movie is truly something remarkable and something to behold and embrace. It's the mainstream media taking a look at Dragon Ball and realizing, hey, this is actually something pretty big. Let's cover it and give it some kudos. And therefore, extra advertising. That's great. That's great that Dragon Ball is now actually being accepted by proper media. I mean, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade? That was amazing. That was really cool. And all of that whole thing about the big balloon suddenly almost being damaged or taken out by the winds? That was extra publicity. Thank you, weather. But let's get back to the trailer here. Toei's most recent folly here is down to the fact that really, they are showing utter contempt for their audience with this latest package, this trailer package. And it's really sad, and I'm rather disappointed by it, because they didn't need to put out this trailer, because they felt like that, in a way, it was one of 2 things. They were either worried that people weren't going to go and see it, so they had to actually pull out their ace in the hole to be able to tell people, like, you should really go and see this. Or they're thinking, people will go and see it anyway, it doesn't really matter, let's just put it out there anyway. And this is the official Toei account on Twitter putting this out. This is not right. And now it doesn't help that they're playing on the Dragon Ball community who are absolute hype machines. And to be fair, I don't blame anyone who's a Dragon Ball YouTuber or someone who likes Dragon Ball. This is something exciting and I don't blame you for feeling excited. This marketing strategy is really, really poor. They have just given away everything. You're only now really going to see the movie to say that you've seen it and to go and see the animation. And that is just... that's just sad. That's just really, really poor marketing and really not understanding their audience at all. And in a way, also, I was talking about this with some of my R&R artists. These 5 promos that we've had for this movie, they've kind of gone back on the idea that this is meant to be a brand new Dragon Ball story. Only one of the trailers has been actually geared towards a story. Okay, technically 2, because the first one was technically giving the basic plot, sort of. And then the second one was the story of the Saiyans. Those first 2 trailers were amazing, showing that, okay, this movie is going to show a lot about narrative. But the last 3 have just been like, nah, we just know why you're going to go see it, it's just about action. It's just really soul-destroying that Toei thinks that all that the Western audience cares about is action and that's it. We don't really need to hear about story or character development or anything. We just want to see people punch other people. That, quite frankly, is misguided. I know a lot of people who do want to see the action and see Dragon Ball look badass, but at the same time, we want to see these characters develop and actually see something new. But it goes back to what Haverock and I have been saying. Dragon Ball is too popular to be able to do anything else than just play it safe. That's what they're doing. Toei is playing it safe. Because these characters are true icons. You can't change them, or else the fans might not like it. That's the thing. That's the big danger of being too popular. One Piece and Dragon Ball, Naruto, you can't change it too much, or people will turn away. Or at least they think they'll turn away. These companies should give their fan bases more credit. They have much more integrity than that. It's kind of demoralizing that I was really excited to go into this movie, and I promised myself right when the first trailer came out that I would not have any spoilers given to me, but looking on the internet and on Twitter, and I know that some of you may be thinking that I'm giving away too much here, but I'm trying to be as vague as possible. I'm not talking about spoilers here, I'm talking about business practices. If I were Toei, I would just stick with the regular trailers that we had, because we got 2 story-based ones and 1 action one just to tie things up. Had we just had those 3 trailers, it would have been perfect. You don't need to have bumpers, you can have like marketing material like billboards and stuff like that, and train advertisements and stuff like that. Just posters, that's fine. Get people hyped up to see the movie and experience it at the movie theatre, not through social media and giving away things when you don't need to. What are they worried about? People forgetting that there's gonna be a movie? I don't think so. Through doing these discussions for the last 2 years, I've really begun to understand the Dragon Ball marketing strategy, and I don't like what I see. And it just makes me think that, really? They could do so much better and really try and understand how the Western market and strategy works. And they should take a leaf of what Marvel does. They don't give away anything. They actually, jokingly or rather seriously, threaten their actors with being fired if they give away so much as a nanosecond of information that could be considered a spoiler. I'm looking at you, Mark Ruffalo. That whole Infinity War campaign, as well as the Avengers 4 thing, we know nothing about Avengers 4. And all the better for it, might say. It just means that when we go and see it, we are going to be blown away. Having very small bits of information leaked just as part of the natural campaign, just little things, piece them together. You have to do the work out yourself instead of just it given right to you on a platter. Toei may be wanting to make more movies and give them a worldwide release, but the worldwide market doesn't work like the Japanese market. They need to look at Marvel, they need to look at DC, they need to look at all the big companies and realize, we better try and actually plan out our campaigns for advertisements that way, because that works, because a lot of people in the Dragon Ball community have been really saddened by what they've done. And this, quite frankly, is one of Toei's biggest follies. They have taken something that should have been absolutely hyped and kept so much a guarded secret. Now we basically just know quite a lot of the stuff. We're just basically going to see how the pictures move, and that's it. At least that's for me. I'm just really, really disappointed with you, Toei. You could do so much better. Anyway, I just needed to vent right now, and yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna have more stuff out, which is a lot more, upbeat and stuff like that. And again, no spoiler videos or no spoiler content until I've seen the movie in Japan, and even then, I'm gonna give you plenty of warning, and, no spoilery things in the thumbnails or in the tags or anything like that or in the description. And yeah, don't worry about it. You're safe here. Other than that, I hope you're having a good rest of your day and just take it easy. And until next time, guys, be sure to like and subscribe. Catch you later.